Well, students, now that we have learned some generalities about the lines, we're going to learn why we must always read both hands and how to do this. So when reading a poem, you always have to ask the person whether they're right or left-handed. Either way, it is wise to look at both hands. Although we concentrate on reading the dominant hand, each hand offers valuable information with a slight different view. The dominant hand changes far more readily than the recessive. We're using the hand more, right? So the dominant hand is the one used for writing and complex manual tasks. It is usually the strongest hand because the dominant hand changes as we change. It offers the most up-to-date information. It is the hand of now and of the future as of now. The well-developed mounds on this hand have the most influence on the personality, and its lines show the current life circumstances. The recessive hand, that means the hand that the person is not dominant, that they don't use as much, changes very little over time, and it shows the characteristics given at birth. That's why it's important when you do a reading to look or read both hands. Everything written in the recessive hand is considered a possibility, a to be. It is stored in the subconscious mind. The recessive hand shows untapped aspects of the self or qualities lying dormant within that individual. A Palmistry saying sums it up. The recessive hand shows the qualities given at birth, while the dominant hand shows what's become of them. We can see, for better or for worse, how a person has evolved from the original psychic blueprint of the palm. Some people can stay very close to the original pattern, and the two hands will appear quite similar. More often, there is a difference between the hands, and this can tell you a great deal. You can often see at a glance if the person has not lived up to their full potential, or whether they have significantly evolved past their full potential and evolve a part of themselves or overcome a challenge. The differences can appear anywhere: in the development of the bounds, in the clarity or depthness of the lines, or what we will learn later as we go deeper into the different parts of the hand, where they're called basic modifiers. Any of these differences can have a strong impact on the personality of this person and his hands. Occasionally you will meet somebody that is ambidextrous. That means that a person that can use both hands. Someone who maybe was forced to change-handedness by parents or life circumstances. I know myself, I started as a left-hand person, and because of culture and religion, was forced to learn and to do everything with my right hand. This is a bit more complex. In reading these hands, you may have to concentrate on what the two hands have in common, which might be a great deal. You will still have much to tell these people, although you will have to ask more questions. This comes with practice, of course. Asking questions is a good habit to acquire, as reading a hand should be thought as a partnership between you and the person whose hand you're reading. In an ambidextrous person, a person that can use both hands for different kinds of information. For example, you can ask which hand the person uses for writing, and that will be the hand used to interpret the headline, for example. The hand used for manual or sports activities will be the one with the up-to-date information of the lifeline. You can determine which hand is to use the hardline by asking which they use to reach out to other people. Whether reading the palms of someone who is right-handed, left-handed, or ambidextrous, comparing the two hands in a reading is a fascinating thing and is very informative. It also allows us a more comprehensive picture of the person. In the next module, we're going to start learning on attributes. As we say, there are many hands in the world, and even though we have general characteristics, some things are going to change in each hand. We're going to start learning about the basic modifiers, which are the attributes that make each hand unique and special. I'll see you in the next module.